a fight, so whatever happens, happens.
You win some, you lose some, but you live another day.
But when Davis unleashed the power shots, there was only...
Yes, sir, man. Welcome back to the lab. You with your host with the most, Q to God. Here to give you some news and reviews you can use. Man, y'all let me know if my audio good. I got my mic on today, so you know I ain't get to test the mic, man. So y'all let me know if y'all can hear me. You know what I mean? But today, man, matter of fact, let me salute everybody, man, that came through, man, early. Mark came through early, top of the morning. Man, we got my boy Puro, the scalp collector. You already know how he getting down. El Pinche Punch. You know what I mean? We got my boy Just Do. Salute Just Do. Man. Yes, sir, man. How everybody doing today, man? I'm gonna just get on here, man, and talk about what we gonna talk about today, man. We pretty much gonna get into the whole little thing that been going on since after the Shakur fight. So they've been having that. Well, I ain't gonna say Shakur because Shakur ain't went back and forth with nobody. But you got Keyshawn, you got Bill Haney. They've been going back and forth, man. We're gonna talk about Richardson Hitchens moving on to the zone and him already having a fight date lined up, so he can get it in, start making some noise in a 140 division. Bill Haney actually has something to say about him too. Shit, we're gonna talk about Boo Boo pulling out his Zach Parker fight, and maybe some rumblings he might be having some going on, probably lock in, which everybody thinking his career over, man. Hopefully he can switch it around, probably have a fight that could put him somewhere decent. And those are just a few things we're gonna get into today, man. But I'm gonna jump straight into it, man, and just get to the fact that the whole Shakur and Devin Haney thing kind of, I ain't gonna say it's starting to divide or none of that, but I could see a divide in people who backing these two guys in the near future, especially like if this fight gets held off, if this one of them fights that need to be marinated, I can see fans getting divided between Devin Haney and Shakur, just like they is with the Spence and Crawford. With these two guys being young, these two guys actually right now being considered the best, in whatever weight class they in. Because even before Shakur Stevenson stepped foot at 135, he was already getting mentioned with the 135 pounders. You know what I mean? Like, and this like before he even fought Jamel Herring, before he got his belt at 130. After he got the belt at 130, we actually seen him stopping Jamel Herring, bro. You already knew what the talk was gonna be like. And then him beating Valdez, then him doing what he did in this last fight with Conceição, him missing weight, going up, and the questions they asked him. So it's like, bro, I could see this causing a major divide, bro. Especially like if this fight get marinated, like, and me personally, I don't want to see this fight, like marinated. We talking 2, 3, 4 years down the line, bro. That's not what I want to see. Like this fight right here, I do think it's a championship fight. I do think it's worth undisputed, but at the same time, and this regardless of what people think about it, if they like it, when it just come with Lomachenko and what he done did in the sport, and how people view him and all that, bro. Like he can't get looked over. Like Lomachenko can't get looked over just because Shakur called out Devin. Uh, and this for the simple fact we got we got we got Lomachenko still being ranked highly. Lomachenko still being ranked high in all the sanctioning bodies, all four sanctioning bodies. He's still being ranked high. Um, you know, he came back. He coming back from the war for an undisputed fight. You know, like and when they asked Shakur after his fight, they kind of had to ask him more than once. Are you going up to 135? You got it's only one champion up there, so who do you want? Bro, when he already said he want nothing but the champion, so Devin that top guy, so that's who they want. But just realistically, bro, when we just looking at it, man, it's gonna be hard. It's gonna be hard for Shakur. And I don't really think Shakur just want to go straight up to Devin. Like at the end of the day, when you a champion, it don't feel right when you not champion. You know what I mean? So I'm sure Shakur would rather go up and get in the championship fight. But bro, it's an undisputed champion, which is Devin. I know you want him, but like when we talking about bro, top rank, bro, that's Loma. That's Loma. Loma top five, top three, top five, all sanctioning bodies. Uh, Devin, an undisputed champion, and they still got Lomachenko ahead of them in a pound for pound. So I think for one of them, like that's an incentive on Devin. Like, man, I gotta knock this cat off just for the simple fact they got him ahead of me on the pound for pound list, regardless, because I think Shakur beat Loma, but like with Loma still brings shit. Loma still brings shit that these other that Shakur don't bring and Devin don't bring. Respectfully to this boxing ring shit. Like Shakur brings so much. Shakur brings so much to the ring, excitement. He got his people backing him and shit like that. Like, which is cool. That's what you want. This boxing. But like Loma still brings shit that don't none of them bring. Like if Loma was in that ring with Conceição, bruh, it's no doubt in my mind. Conceição, bruh, that nigga not lasting 8 rounds. He not lasting 8 rounds with the boy Lomachenko, bro. So it's like a certain thing that Lomachenko bring to the game that I feel like people overlook, people disrespect him. For the simple fact that how he got promoted ended up being good. Like and that's the thing where people get confused. Don't get confused for the reason Lomachenko overhyped. People see Lomachenko like this, people see Lomachenko like that. Bro, that's because he getting promoted so fucking good. Like yeah, people mad like Bob Arum said, compare Lomachenko to goddamn Muhammad Ali. Cool. But like people will still say that top rank bullshitted Terrence Crawford. And I heard Bob Arum talking about, man, Terrence Crawford the next Marvin Hagler. Terrence Crawford don't gotta go out here and do all the talking and this and that and that, because that's exactly how Marvin Hagler was when he was promoted. He wasn't out there doing this and that. And I'm like, okay, so how y'all gonna do it? And this the thing, like, especially now and I'm gonna kind of hop off topic when I'm saying this, but we gonna get back on it. Like, bro, like People spent years, especially when Terrence Crawford was on Top Rank, spent years trying to down Terrence Crawford, trying to down Bob Arum about, man, he ain't a good promoter. He shitty. He this, he that. And fast forward, fucking Terrence Crawford not on Top Rank, and he can't get a motherfucking, and PBC can't make the biggest fight that Terrence Crawford literally said and left. Oh, Bob couldn't make the Terrence Crawford fight with me when I was with him. He can't make it me without him, and he left him. Boom. Okay. Go over there, see if you can get the fight with PBC. Them motherfuckers not even making it. They not even promoting it, bro. This shit crazy. So at the end of the day, how I'm seeing it, bro, it was never Bob's fault. That shit was never Bob's fault. That shit was never Top Rank fault. That's just a whole bunch of ways that these motherfuckers on YouTube came across, got in y'all mind, got y'all thinking some crazy ass shit, and that shit not true. Because especially now when we looking at not even Terrence Crawford, just look at the promotion. When we watching these promotion, when we watching they fights and shit, bro, Top Rank got the best fucking promotion. When we talking about, especially when we looking at them, we got like, man, this what we got in the future, bro. We just seen fucking Keyshawn Davis, Shoo Carrington, Tiger Johnson's, Xander Zayas, like Duke Reagan's, like Robeisy Romero's, like all these people, bro, like that we know gonna be lighting shit up. Bro, PBC ain't got none of that shit. And the top dudes that they supposed to be promoting that's popular, the El Rayos who got his name off a top ranked fighter, Tiafimo, bro, just got his ass knocked out, bro. Nigga just got stopped. Brandon Lee, salute to Brandon Lee, but bro, he won his last fight, but that boy just got crumbled. Man, shout out to Richardson Hitchens. I'm glad he left their ass, dog. I'm glad Richardson Hitchens left their ass, bro. Like, cause that's some straight bullshit. Like, that shit just got me thinking, like, man, they spent years, bro. Like, and motherfucker say Terrence Crawford was doing bad business. Man, Terrence Crawford don't do good business. Terrence Crawford the business. Bro, only reason Terrence Crawford business fucked up because he listened to motherfuckers like y'all. He'll listen to a motherfucker like y'all and really believe that he had to get away from Bob Arum to make that fight. He not nowhere near Bob Arum, not where near the Kenahan dude, none of that shit, and he not getting no fucking fights, dog. He not getting that shit. This shit is crazy, bro. Like PBC got to tighten the fuck up, man. Let me go, man. Check these comments, man, and shit, man. Man, salute my boy Just Do Boxing, Bruce Gas, Blood. Big KO for Devin is needed. Facts. A KO over Kambosos would be a nice statement. Fighters need big KOs and highlight reels and shorts. Facts. That's what I be saying, like Blood. And when I say the shit, people think I'm a dude that just like knockouts. Oh man, you just want to see somebody knocked out. You just want to see. No, I don't just want to see somebody knocked out. I would love to see somebody get their ass thoroughly outboxed and knocked the fuck out, because that's the lost art of boxing. That's the ultimate thing in boxing is the knockout. To knock a motherfucker out is no way I can lose on the cards. There's no way I can lose on the cards if I knock your ass out. Point blank period. We seen Devin win on the cards. That Devin didn't lose a goddamn round. But somehow on them cards, Kambosos had some rounds won. If Devin would have went in there and knocked his ass out, we wouldn't even have to see no cards. Yeah, that's facts. So Devin needs to come in this bitch and knock his ass out, bro. That right hand was there. That uppercut was there. Devin didn't throw it. So I'm just looking for Devin to be in the gym, work on the things that he was working at. Pretty much like with Devin, it's just things that I see him not comfortable with doing. Oh, because I give it to y'all. I give it to Devin. Devin possibly could do anything inside that ring, but he has to do it. It ain't just the fact you get in the gym and you spar and you do it all that, but when them lights on and it's time to shine, you can do it then. That was what was so special about like Sugar Ray Leonard and people like that. When them lights was on, they was able to perform comfortable, like and that's what I want to see Devin get more into, man. Salute my boy Bruce Gas for coming through. But yeah, got my boy the Boxing Scholar, man. Salute the boy Boxing Scholar. Got my boy Mike, man, voice of the people, man. If y'all ain't, I got my boy Mike, man. He in the channels tab, man. Go subscribe to my boy Mike, man. He said, not gonna hold you. It's definitely a bad look for PBC and them. Even Blue Bud out here backtracking after Bud confronted him. Facts. And that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, we know if Blue Bud would have got on there and put Terrence Crawford name in his mouth and that shit wasn't true, he was saying something. Or his sister would have said something. They've been real active on that Twitter shit. So, like, and that's the only reason why I believe that Blue Blood shit, because Terrence Crawford didn't get on and be like, man, fuck no, I didn't say that shit. Fuck no, I didn't quit lying on my name and shit like that. He ain't do that. He let the shit ride. So with the news and the shit not coming back, like the fight ain't getting made because of contracts and this and that, bro, I'm just looking at Earl like, bro, what's up? Like, do you not want? Is it the simple fact you don't want to fight this year? You don't want to do the shit at all? With people backing you, ain't rocking with it? Like, I want to know what's the bottom line with what's going on with why the fight not happening, bro. He ain't even made his first million yet. Hey, why did you hit him with that Danny Jacobs, dog? You'll be. Man, salute Unique Don, man. Drop the mic. You know what I mean? Without a mic to grab, man. Salute to her. Salute my boy Stephen Bateman, man. Salutes for you sliding through. Well, let me see this, man. But facts, KO, how you sell a fight. And the thing, like, with Devin, and this is why I say, like, Devin, the biggest thing is to knock Devin out, because like Devin gonna have more eyes on him in this fight because people think he fighting Lomachenko next. Lomachenko is that next fight. Lomachenko, and just like I was saying before, regardless of what any you motherfuckers think about Lomachenko, or I'm gonna just say anybody who got something bad to say about Lomachenko, as far as he ain't this, he ain't that, he overhyped, he did, man, don't give a fuck about none of that. Lomachenko is solidified and respected in the lightweight division. Because when we was looking for Tank to step up and go up and fight somebody, we was looking at him to fight Lomachenko. When we was looking for T.O. to go up and step up and fight somebody, he fought and beat Lomachenko. Now, Devin Haney, he undisputed. He got the best belts. Lomachenko coming back from off the little delay in the war. He needs to fight Lomachenko, bro. And that's facts. Like, I need to see that. Like, Lomachenko is the ultimate measuring stick. And it ain't like you not gonna get no respect by smashing Lomachenko, especially if you feel like you got respect from beating Linares or Gamboa or any of them guys. Shit, what you think you gonna get from beating a guy who beat Linares, who fought Teofimo, who beat a lot of these guys, who beat Gary Russell, who you had a back and forth with and was once trying to come up and fight you. Like, he beat that guy in his third professional fight. So, man, salute knockout, man. Salute my boy Trevor Bryant, man, for sliding through. Salute everybody for sliding through, man. Man, y'all make sure when y'all come through, y'all don't do me dirty. Go ahead, hit the button.
Push the goddamn button. Push the goddamn button. You heard what she said.
Yeah, man, go and hit that button. That's how you let people know that I'm here. I'm just a small channel trying to grow, man. Let me get. I'm just a squirrel trying to get a nut. You hear me? So go and hit that like button for me. But man, I just really need to see Devin get in there and make that statement because if Devin not Cambosis out in front of everybody to defend his title, bro, we gonna be so fucking amped for that fight with Lomachenko. Like, we gonna be ready to see that shit first quarter of next year. We want to see that shit in somewhere March, April. You know what I mean? Pop that shit off for spring. Shit, if you want to double back and come back in February, shit, Valentine's Day. Shit, help redeem Deontay Wilder from getting his ass whooped 2 years ago with Tyson Fury. Black History Month, bro. Do it because Devin Haney said, "Can't no white boy beat me." Do that shit. Do that shit in Black History Month. Facts. That's what I want to see. Devin, you beat Cambosis. Hopefully you knock him out. I wanted you to get the knockout in the first fight. And I'm gonna be honest, like, I like the fact Devin went through and he got that dub in the first fight. But I ain't gonna sit back and lie and say that I was super impressed and amped about that shit because I wasn't. I knew Devin could go in and do that. And that's the thing. Like, when I know what a fighter can do, what's going to impress me is you doing something that I haven't seen you do, or just doing what you do in such a great way. You putting on the show, you hitting, can't get missed, using the ring, that inside slipping, all that. But if you're not like doing that, you just going in there, you jab your way to a victory, man. I'm still gonna congrats to Devin on the victory. He undisputed champion, but I gotta see an undisputed ass whooping. I need Cambosis to get an undisputed ass whooping, bro. And that's facts. And I'm gonna drop the link. I'm gonna drop the link right here, right now. Anybody want to get on, man, and come chop it up with me? I'm gonna be on for a little bit today. I got a Sunday cut today, so I'm gonna shut down probably a little bit later. Not right now, but probably in an hour or so. And we gonna get it in till then. But man, if y'all want to come up here, holler at me, man. I got my boy Knockout in here, boxing scholar. My boy Mike, Blood. Oh, my bad. I knocked myself off my own string, but yeah, man. Like, I just feel like, man, when it comes to Devin, bro, all eyes are on him. If he ain't never felt the eyes on him at this moment, they zeroing in on him. We seeing you going back and forth with Keyshawn. Man, and then shit, even just Keyshawn getting the type of attention he been getting, and like what people gonna say about him. What people gonna say about how Keyshawn being promoted in the next year. What we gonna be saying about some of these other young guys, how they gonna be looking in a year or two from now, next year, where I feel like really a lot of them gonna really get their foot in the game and show people that they really a force to be reckoned with, man. But what's up, boxing scholar, man? What's popping with you, my bro? Let me bring Pure on here
Hello,
too.
man. What's up, man? I'm gonna have to plan to get my cut by you. You gonna have me looking fresh, man.
Yes, sir.
Hey,
And 100
hey,
grand,
y'all.
all
If
that.
I don't post no videos, man. If I don't post no videos in the while, that's because I'm in high. Because Q done zigged me up, man.
Oh, you gotta cam up. When he get that cut, he gotta cam up.
Yeah, if you do it, bro, I'm gonna cam up. I'm gonna hop back on your show and promote your shit. I don't even promote it on my channel. But yeah, man, I think Haney can't open. He can't. He has. Why change was not broken, man. Haney went out there and pissed the shit out. Why would he go back in there and change his identity? He bet not, because when you open up for power, you open for power. And if he give Cambosis a chance, he might end up like Tio. He might end up with his esophagus fucked up. So in my opinion, he should go in there and do the exact same things. Find your identity. Because you know what boxing fans do, Q? boxing fans will make suggestions every now and then, right? But you know how you get rid of them suggestions? You just win. Like Vince Lombardi say, win, baby. You win, and shit goes away. They can say whatever they want. You can't argue with a winner. So all he got to do is keep putting W's in that W column, and everybody gonna shut the fuck up about his power, et cetera, et cetera. Because Floyd ain't no knockout puncher, especially when he moved up to 147. But one thing Floyd got is that undefeated record, and everybody used that shit to argue that he's the GOAT. But they was complaining about him when he was boxing. So all you got to do is keep winning. Don't switch up anything, in my personal opinion.
So don't listen on me. I ain't shit but a barber with a boxing page. Don't listen to me. You know what I mean? As far as advice, but listen a little bit because you know I do pay a little bread. You know I buy a little merch. You know what I mean? But I just want to see Devin and the only reason why I say I want to see Devin go for the knockout, do that shit, is because it was right there for him. You seen that shit, boxing scholar. You seen that shit when Devin throw that jab and that right hook right there, that straight right there, that uppercut right down the middle. I mean that shit right there. Like I'm like Devin, what the fuck? I need to see that. I want to see you put the mustard on your goddamn punch. You know what I mean? Like I like I like sandwiches, but I don't like my sandwiches plain. I don't like them bitches with no cheese on it. I like a little mayonnaise, a little mustard. You know what I mean? Lettuce. You know what I mean? Like that's what I want to see with Devin.
I hear you, but you got to remember he sacrificed so much to go over there to take his belt out of his backyard. And like you said, even when he pissed the shit out, they still managed to give Kambosos some rounds. So he's already taken so much risk outside of the ring that it would be foolish for him to go over there and trade. Now he come back into the States and he's still undisputed and he fighting somebody else. Then he could turn it up because you're right. He had Kambosos doubt in his offense, and a good way to get a knockout in boxing is create doubt in a fighter, make them beat themselves. So yeah, it was opportunities for him to knock him out, but or at least knock him down. But it's too risky, man. He has already risked so much and sacrificed so much as far as the purse split and everything. That I wouldn't do it. I would just go out there, get my victory, come back to the States, then turn up.
Yeah, Blood said, in my opinion, he needs to make a statement. The Mayweather era is over. Yeah, the Mayweather era is very much so over. And I think what fucked up a little bit of this era, because Devin is not even the last era. He's not Keith Thurman and Earl and Terrence Crawford. He's not that era like that. Like that's the era we in now with these guys being at the top. And this era is trash. We're coming into the golden age of boxing, like right before Mayweather came in, like when James Toney and you had Evander Holyfield's, Mike Tyson's, Lennox Lewis's, and Terry Norris's, and all these people like Oscar De La Hoya's, Sweet Peas. That's the era that we're coming in now. When we walk into 2023 next year, I'm warning y'all, I'm telling y'all now, that's the era we coming in. We're coming into the golden age of boxing. When you got somebody like Shakur, who people think is one of the best in boxing right now, Devin Haney, who is one of the best in boxing right now, still in their early 20s, calling each other out. Yeah, that's the golden era. That's what we need. We ain't talking about two late 20s and they in their 30s and all that. Nah, we talking about these guys right here, right now, ready for that shit. And they not turning down phase. Devin's still Mr. Smoke. He might not be the boogeyman, but he Mr. Smoke. He gonna take that, like, and all he need, just like Bill say, just like Shakur say, bro, send that paper with your name on it. And those the fighters we looking at now, and not even just them two, like the Keishons, the Xanders, the David Morrells, bro, just so many of them. Like those are the people that I'm looking to, man, way better careers than Earl Spence and them guys. Like Like you literally, and this no disrespect to Earl, because he a champion, and I ain't never been no goddamn champion. And I'm gonna say that shit all rip just to let niggas know. But bro, just this boxing, bro. Earl ain't did shit, but been in one weight class his whole life. And bro, I mean not Keyshawn, but Shakur already passed that, bro. Shakur done had 3 belts already.
Not impressively, by the way.
And two, well, it might not be as impressive, but I can say what was the odds on the Shakur and Valdez fight? Because you bet on that fight, Piro. What was the odds?
The odds were 4-1 for Shakur.
I don't know. Do anybody remember the odds for fucking Earl and Sean Porter? Because I say that, like, if the odds was closer than the Valdez and Shakur, then yeah, I'll probably get that to you. Like, yeah, Earl, he got the name, he more popping, but the competition wise, him going up against him, like, shit, I ain't never seen Earl get in the fight with nobody that I thought was gonna beat him. You know, and I can say the same about Shakur, but you know, Shakur done went up a weight class. Earl ain't did that yet.
Yeah, but the thing is, it's like so he's a 2-division champion. You know, like Earl's got multiple defenses, even though he's only been in one.
Do we got more than 5 defenses?
Dude, how many defenses does he have? Let's see. When did he win his belt? From Kell Brook? So Kell Brook and up.
Okay, so Kell Brook. Who we fight after Kell Brook? Mikey. No, he fought Campo.
I don't remember, man, but I think he has more than 5. But he has more than 2. He has more than 2, is what I'm saying. You know, and then like and then his run at 126 wasn't that impressive.
Shit, but then what we saying? Shakur he don't got 20 fights yet.
I understand, but the thing is, it's like obviously the weight's an issue. That's why he couldn't defend at 126. But he also won a vacant belt against Joette.
Yeah, he fought for that vacant title. For sure.
Which was there were 2 promising contenders, and you know, Shakur ended up being the better man that night. But the thing, would you get what I'm saying? It's just like, you know, Earl's been, you know, fighting top competition. You know, like it's just I get what you're saying. It's just I mean, just in comparison to Earl, there's no comparison between Earl and Shakur, none.
Nah, it's no comparison when we talking about them fighting, but it's always a comparison when you talking about just the sport of boxing. What have you done in the sport of boxing? Just like your career and what you done in it. Like, and that's like what I'm comparing. I'm not comparing if I think like no styles or none of that shit. I'm literally just
neither am I. I'm just talking about accolades.
You know, so when I look at it, and like I'm giving Shakur, like we looking at Shakur, he younger. He already 2 weight divisions going into a 3rd. And we pretty sure he gonna be a champion. Pretty sure he gonna get to be a champion at that division. Like he 25, Earl 30, 1 weight division, 3. You know, like if I'm looking at the trajectory of where Shakur could be, bro, he gonna be past Earl in 3 years, bro. 3 years? Yeah, he probably be past Earl in 3 years.
Like, I just don't see it
career
cute, to
shit.
be honest. Yeah. I just don't see it.
So you got Earl like Hall of Fame shit, like possibly.
Well, I mean,
I got Earl in the Hall of Fame right now.
I think he's a shoo-in. I actually think Devin has the most the more upside than Shakur does. At this moment, like shit can change drastically. You know, that's what I was gonna actually comment real quick about the Kambosos and Devin fight. Like nobody wanted to see that fight, or at least that's what I was hearing, at least on YouTube, right? Why does he have to fight this fight? I mean, it's just the same thing is gonna happen again, and it very well might. But the thing is that like me, you know, I always say I don't deal. I'm not gonna give somebody a prize when they haven't earned it. You know what I'm saying? Oh. And the thing is that like we don't know what Kambosos is gonna do. in this rematch because he's never had a rematch. He's never lost before. He could either like say, damn, he's just better than me and not try to correct the deficiencies that he had in the first fight, or it could light a fire under his ass, and we could see a different fight. So I mean, to me, even though Devin's young, I'm not gonna say he's the best or anything like that. I mean, he's a good fighter, but I mean, like, to me, if Devin does, he doesn't even have to knock out Kambosos. If he just beats him more impressively than he did in the first fight, which to me he just controlled him at the end of his jab, to me that would be making a statement. You get what I'm saying? Because I haven't seen that from Devin.
Whooping. I need an undisputed ass whooping.
Yeah, but you get what I'm saying?
I know what you're
Literally,
saying. I know what you're saying.
See progression in him and still kick his ass. To me, that's making a statement. Like you could say Devin is getting better, and he kicked Kambosos' ass, and it'd be even more impressive.
That's exactly what I'm saying.
Kambosos makes adjustments, makes it a difficult fight, but he still comes out on top, and he does it in an impressive fashion. If you get what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's exactly what I'm saying, Piro. Like, I want to see Devin do some shit that I haven't seen him do. Exactly. He said, I'm ducking, man. Oh, I got that link. Oh, you did call me. You did call me when I was at work, bro. I was tired of this shit. I ain't gonna lie. When I got off work, I literally came home and went to sleep. That was crazy. That shit ain't happened to me in a long time. I don't do shit but stand up and cut hair, bro. I got off work and went to fucking sleep. That shit was crazy. I ain't did that in a long time.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Yeah, my bad, Piro.
No, you good, Q. But that was pretty much my point. Like, I mean, if I was Shakur, I wouldn't take the Devin fight. I think Devin is a way better boxer than Shakur is right now. To be honest,
yeah.
Just what I see through the eye test, as they call it, I just think it'd be better maybe he takes another fight, and then acclimate himself to 135, work on the things that he's lacking in or whatever. But yeah. I mean, that's how I know you guys were talking about. Especially Blood was like, yeah, knockout would make a statement. But I think showing progression. He kicks Kambosos' ass, especially if Kambosos at least can fucking parry a jab. You get what I'm saying? And
hey Piro, a knockout will show progression.
Oh,
it'll show progression. It'll show progression in power. It'll show progression. It'll show progression in depending on how we do it. We could possibly say pressure. Like Devin, he got one of the best left hooks in boxing. They say, bro, he should be able to clean Kambosos' clock. I'm just looking for him to put that shit together, man. But we got my boy, man, exclusive, man. My bad. No longer he is not Exclusive News Insider no more. He is Athletic Mind. He changed his channel name. I got it in the channels tab. If you're not subscribed, go subscribe to Athletic Minds. My boy Eli. You know what I mean? He said I'm ducking, so go ahead and talk to me, man. I'm ducking.
Yeah, bro. What's good, bro?
What's good with you, fam? How you doing?
I'm good, bro. You know what I'm saying? I've been reborn, bro. Exclusive is no more, bro. Y'all just call me X. Y'all can still call me X, though. But Exclusive News Insiders is no more. It's
ascending.
Changed it. You know what I'm saying?
It's going to be hard to call you something else, bro, but I'll try.
Nah, you can still call me X. You can still call me X.
For sure, X. Salute.
Yeah,
all right.
That's my new channel name. The algorithm gonna take a while to get used to it. You know what I'm saying? So at first search, if you're looking for me, you ain't gonna find it. You gonna have to do all type of shit, but it's all good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But I like the conversation y'all having right here, but I gotta go with Arrow, man. Shakur ain't, he ain't, you know what I'm saying? He ain't been in that fight yet. You know what I'm saying? He ain't been in that fight yet. Oscar Valdez, you know what I'm saying? I kind of, I knew that was gonna happen the way it did, but and most people's eyes, that was like a 50-50, but I didn't see it that way. So for me, I got to see him in a fight where I don't know. And that fight is against Tank. You know what I'm saying? That's the only person I think will give him serious issues at 135.
Have Earl ever been in that I don't know fight?
I mean, coming off the car accident, it wasn't 50-50 with Danny Garcia. Okay. People thought that, but he beat his ass real bad. You know what I'm saying? But that was all circumstance, though. Oh yeah, I don't really know because I wasn't part of the build up of that fight, and I didn't really know much about Kellbrook as I know now, but yeah, you could say that. Yeah, that was a really competitive fight. Yeah, you could definitely say that. But that Danny Garcia coming up the car accident, I think, was his most, and the Sean Porter fight definitely not because nobody really gave Sean Porter a chance. They thought he was gonna get stopped. So yeah, you could really say Danny Garcia. That's about it.
But that wasn't even 50-50 at the that 150-50 in Vegas. I think Earl still might have been up on his ass before the win or some shit.
Vegas gets it wrong.
Yeah. They had old boy losing to Rayo.
Bivol losing to Canelo?
Man. Facts. They had some shit. Do I still got that El Rayo clip? Damn, I sure wish I had that bitch. That boy got his ass pop. Hey man, what's up with Scare? I said Scare. I was about to say Earl.
This nigga's scared.
This nigga Earl scared, man. That's facts.
Hey, Q, what happened with that? I've been off the internet for a couple of days.
Bro, I'm looking for y'all to inform me to get me not to believe that Earl ain't out this bitch scared. This nigga Earl, bro. Hey, Mike, you better come holler at him because I'm about to get on him right now. My nigga Mike, he from San Antonio, man. So he an Earl fam. He got Earl winning. I'm about to get on the boy Spence right now. The nigga ducking. My nigga done took 35 on the low end. Shit, he done did everything the boy wanted and the fight not getting made. I want to know what's up. Is PBC sabotaging the shit? Because that's what I think. Above anything, I believe Earl people don't believe in him more than Earl believe in himself. And it could be like the same thing going on with that. With like the it really is not the same thing going on with like that Fury thing. Because they thought that boy Deontay Wilder could beat Fury, and shit, so they let him back at him. So I just think they trying to sabotage the promotion. People thinking the age out shit. To be honest, I mean age probably could play a factor, but I don't think it'll play a factor in this fight because Earl moved just as old. Earl got years knocked off him in his 2 injuries. Yeah, he just don't move like how we used to move. So like that age shit, that don't really mean nothing to me. Salute to the boy UGC Flame, man, the Black Horseman. Here to put the flame of shame on your ass if you do some fuck shit. On me catching
Earl come out and said anything?
Man, Earl, man, you can hear a motherfucking mouse pissing on cotton, man, in Earl house, boy.
Oh man.
Neither have said anything.
Oh.
Not verbally at least.
Oh, then maybe there's some hope. I don't know.
I just been seeing little subliminals, dog. Like only thing that I seen, like I think I took a screenshot of that shit. I had just seen the boy Terrence Crawford, bro. It's the subliminal, bro. Like this is subliminal, man. Get this shit. That's a subliminal, bro.
What's
World
been
title check, unified check, undisputed champ check, 3-weight check. You know what I mean? Fighter of the year check, all that shit. He checked all that shit off and said he's still gonna be in there. Like that's a sub at Earl. Like
the second one is epic though, bro. The second one is epic.
Man, bro, unified champ, bro, undisputed.
Sorry to cut you off, bro.
Yeah, nah, you good, P. Like that's like, come on, bro. Earl, only thing Earl could put is unified 6 defenses.
Nigga stupid.
Facts. Man. Like, come on, man. Quit playing, bro. That's not no fucking Hall of Fame. Care how you slicing that shit, dog.
I mean,
my boy just listed
Rocky
off
Balboa in the Hall of Fame, bro. So that's Hall of Fame,
man.
Oh God, he's in the Hall of Fame.
I don't even think that's. I think that's a different Hall of Fame.
Nah, bro.
No, that's the International Boxing Hall of Fame, nigga.
Exactly, bro.
Look, Oh no!
If you're
Like
gonna tell me
think
Arturo
I think
Gotti
in
is
a
in the
different
Hall of
section,
Fame, you bet put Earl Spence in the Hall of Fame. I don't give a fuck.
man. I guess y'all throw motherfuckers' name in there like that, but man, Arturo Gotti got more. I ain't gonna say nothing. I ain't trying to argue with y'all niggas. More
Hey,
motherfuckers
something
know
wrong
Arturo
with you,
Gotti than
nigga.
goddamn
Hell
Earl.
no.
More niggas know Arturo than Earl, nigga. Arturo been in
So,
bigger
so
fights than
that's a
Earl,
reason to
nigga.
get into the Hall.
Bro, they
Arturo
know
been in bigger
Arturo
fights than
getting his
Earl,
ass.
nigga.
What's better, being known for getting your ass whooped or
Hell,
being known
fucking
for
lie.
getting his
Earl
ass
just had
whooped?
40,000 people in Cowboy Stadium.
Come on, bro. I mean,
He
that's a
ain't
talk
never
of
he
mean,
ain't
talent.
never fought Mayweather. Care if he did get his ass whooped. All right then.
I mean, he
Fuck y'all
did.
thought.
I mean, he did.
Hey,
His claim to
that's a
fame was
historic. That's a
his
Hall of
claim to
Fame
fame
ass
was
whooping.
putting hands on Floyd, though. He did get a little clout off that shit.
Is that a Hall of Fame ass whooping Arturo got? Did he get a Hall of Fame ass whooping or not? Matter of fact, bruh, I want to ask y'all a question. Somebody told me, who is better, Miguel Cotto or Earl Spence?
damn, that's hard.
Miguel, easy.
Yeah, right now, Miguel.
Yeah, I gotta go with Cotto. You're a lot more accomplished.
Shit, what you think? Because somebody said Miguel Cotto is not better than Earl, as in he would whoop Earl will whoop the shit out of Miguel Cotto.
I mean, if you're talking in terms of like a head-to-head matchup, then yeah, I would favor Earl Spence. Me
I
personally,
still, I still favor
it would be
Cotto
a
because
great fight.
Cotto has faced Earl style numerous times, and he's kicked ass. He's gotten his ass kicked, but he's kicked ass a bunch of times as well.
Well, he
Yeah,
was in there with a bigger Canelo, and Canelo beat him,
a
but
bigger
he
puncher.
really didn't whoop his ass like how. I mean, I don't see Miguel Cotto just getting, and he was well past his prime at that time. Like I don't see
Facts.
anybody getting in and just whooping the shit out of Miguel Cotto. I seen somebody had loaded gloves against Miguel Cotto and still took him rounds
Hey,
to break Miguel
Floyd didn't
Cotto.
even whoop Cotto.
Yeah, I don't
Facts.
know what that guy's talking about. Ain't
That was a
nobody just
great
getting there
fight.
whooping Miguel
That
Cotto's
was a great.
ass.
Yeah, I'm taking Miguel, bro. I ain't gonna. I just, bro. The nigga done been in over 30 championship fights, bro. Hella champions. He done whooped so many motherfuckers' ass.
Yeah, man.
Like,
I mean, he
man,
did beat the shit out of Mikey, but Mikey was like, yeah, he's too small.
yeah, I don't know. I think Earl. If Earl had like better knockouts, then I'll probably edge him. But he don't got like that crazy ass knockout where he flipping motherfuckers like that. He got some shit that's like wear you down. Like Cotto can take that shit. You talk about top Puerto Rican fighter, bro. He coming with some shit. Yeah,
That's
Earl got to
facts.
take
I
that
ain't gonna
punch
lie,
too.
bro. Q, I think you be looking at shit from the perspective that Terrence would beat Errol ass. It's a lot of niggas
Nah,
that Errol will serve, bro. Like
that ain't had shit to do with no Terrence Crawford.
I'm just saying, like that. I don't know, like it's a lot of shit you would say. Like you think this nigga Errol is trash or something. Like he'll beat a lot of niggas up, bro. For real, bro. That nigga, he cold. I ain't gonna lie, he cold. He just not fucking with Crawford though.
He gonna beat up Bud. Y'all gonna see.
I ain't never came at Earl like that. I always put the utmost on Earl. I always
Nah, I
say,
don't
don't
hear that.
nobody beat
I don't
Earl.
hear
Don't
that.
nobody beat Earl but Bud. A nigga ain't never even heard me say Boots will beat Earl on B. So
Nah, I think I heard you say that shit
that.
before.
I ain't said that.
We had a lot of conversations, bro.
I
You
ain't
be
said
saying,
that. I don't
you
think
be
I
saying
said
some shit
that.
like that, bro. I ain't
I
gonna
said
lie.
Boots gonna bring a good fight, but I don't think shit, Terrence Crawford and Earl still the top guys. I don't think Boots will be able to beat them, bro. Like Boots,
Nah,
it's that inside, bro. It's the inside.
he wasn't saying that shit, bro.
And
It's the inside. I'm telling you, like
Nah, he wasn't saying
Boots get hit with some clubbing shit on the inside, bro. That Earl will bring that shit cross top, but I
lack of
don't
quality
know.
competition too, bro.
So, but I don't know, E-Cut. Don't do me like that on the channel, bro. Come on.
I'm just saying, bro. I don't know. Like since we've been on, nigga, you been talking about Shakur, this nigga, he did this better. He get then you talking about Cotto beat his ass. I'm like, damn, nigga.
Nah, only thing I compared as far as like what they did in their career, like because I'm probably the only person I ever heard say that, and I said it a long ass time ago. That bro, after Earl fought Sean Porter, he should have went up. Like fuck that division. And made Bud come up to 54. I've been said that. I said that shit like 2 years ago. Like he would have had the advantage over him and all that shit, and he possibly could have been champion, and that'll make him two weight classes. Cause me, I think just the one weight class is like whatever. You've been there a long ass time. It's not like it's not like bro, it's not like we sitting here thinking that you're gonna do some shit at 54, like amazing shit like Unify or something like that. Like your career gonna last that long. Your career pretty much gonna be 147. And to me, I don't think that shit is like super crazy when we talking like against Hall of Fames or against people that I like as fighters. All my favorite fighters, them motherfuckers moved up, boom, boom. Like Earl ain't did that. Just one weight class. That ain't enough. Me personally,
X. I think what Q is saying is you can't compare these Hall of Famers' body of work to Spence. He ain't did enough. Like even though Spence has been this weight at his entire career, Marvin Hagler did the same thing. But Marvin Hagler was fighting John the Beast Mugabe when he was well past his prime and knocked his ass out. Like Spence ain't just jumping at the best. Like if Spence go fight Boots and he just start fighting a whole bunch of people at 147, he can stay at that weight and still make Hall of Fame. But he's not jumping at the bit to get at these killers. So it's like premature to compare him to a Miguel Cotto, a Marvin Hagler. That's all I'm saying. But I think he's still good. I think he's good. I think he could, like you said, there's a go ahead.
Hold on. Let boxing scholar.
No, I was just gonna quickly say that you have to give Earl credit for almost cleaning out 147. He ain't cleaned it out yet because he ain't fought Crawford yet, but he's basically almost cleaned that shit out.
Look how hard it is for him to fight this nigga though, bro.
No, he hasn't. No, he hasn't. It's not facts, Pudo.
What you mean?
Facts are just hating.
Yes, it is.
Hating facts, Pudo. No.
Bro,
Hating
no,
facts.
it's facts,
What you mean ain't nobody's way to fight?
No, it's not.
Okay, who else other than
the nigga fought Kell Brook? He fought Sean Porter.
Keith Thurman.
He fought Ugas, who beat up on Pacquiao, who Crawford been chasing for years.
Keith Thurman was there before him. So how are you telling me that he ain't fought him, but he's cleared out the division? That don't make no sense, Pudo. So what facts are you talking about?
I'll give you.
I said he almost cleaned out the division. I said he ain't cleaned it out yet, nigga.
From when no one's fought Keith Thurman and he was there before they was, how the fuck have they cleared out any division? What are you talking about?
He was chasing that. I didn't say he did. I said he almost did, nigga.
Because of
injury. That doesn't matter.
If he beat up on Bud Crawford, he gonna clean out that bitch.
Salute to Q, salute to Pudo, salute to Mark, salute to Boxing Scholar, salute to AM, but I'm still X. You get me?
Yes, sir. You heard it.
Oh, so you the new X?
I mean, I never thought Keith was gonna come back, Butch. To be honest, bro. I mean, like he was injured for a cool minute, man.
Man, Pearl, I don't give a fuck about Keith Thurman anymore.
Sorry, Boston Scholar.
Maybe like 3-4 years ago, I would give a fuck about that fight, but now, fuck Keith Thurman.
Boston Scholar, you were saying something. Sorry about that, but I interrupted you. I apologize about that.
No, you did a good. You made my point, bro. He's been there that long, and he hasn't. He's not undisputed. He's been there his entire career, and he's moving like a prospect, basically. Like, look how long it's taken him to fucking get undisputed. Like, and you've been there your entire. That's why we ain't rushing to make him a Hall of Famer. That like he can't even make the fight that we want to see. We want to see this Bud fight. It's taking him a long time to make this fight just alone. Well, let me go do this first. Let me go get this belt. Oh, you ain't got a belt. Let me do this. Let me do that. Marvin Hagler wasn't saying that shit. Oh, you think you're the best? I'm walking through you. And that's what we want to see out of Hall of Famers. And I think like Spence is good. Like, don't get me wrong. Like, he's good, but
he ain't nothing great.
Hall of Fame is still premature. Yeah,
man, he's a good fight. He's a good fight. You know what it is, Pudo? You know what it is? He has the potential. He has the potential to be a great Hall of Fame, all-time great fighter. But if he fought Boots, Virgil, Thurman already, and we was trying to get this Bud fight, I would not fought Errol Spence at all. But you ain't fought not one motherfucking guy. You just beating up people that we know you're gonna beat up. We know you're gonna beat up Ugas. We know you was meant to beat up Sean Porter, but you struggled with him. Who else? What, Kell Brook? We knew he was going to beat up Kell Brook. What else you done? What else you done? What else?
Relax, bro.
Pudo. What other
On the
historical
Kell
fight?
Brook, on
What
Kell
else has he
Brook, on
done?
Kell Brook. No, but this is the thing I was gonna say. But shouldn't we take into account political climate though? Because we're talking about like, okay, he hasn't fought this dude, he hasn't fought that dude. But like, man, I mean, like, I don't think that could be totally put on Earl.
Right.
But then,
Terrence
why is he not
Crawford,
making
I
moves?
see it like this. If he go up to 154, he going up there because he looking for a fight. If Errol Spence go up to 154, he running. Point blank period. Because he
Facts.
You agree?
But you
You
get
agree
what I'm
with that,
saying,
Pudo?
though?
Do you agree with that,
Shout out
Pudo?
my
Do you agree
nigga
with
Blue.
that?
Well, which part? Which part? Which part? Oh, like the what Blood was saying on the clip?
Yeah.
Nah, because like Q was making the point that like he should have moved up like fucking years ago.
Facts.
Correct.
Thurman was doing the same thing Earl doing now. So if Thurman was ducking, Earl is ducking, bro. It's nothing different, bro.
Keith Thurman was injured, bro, for a long time, bro. Like we can't say either of these guys are
No, correct.
bro.
He was injured. Yes, he had a car accident and he tore his elbow, his ligament in his elbow, or something like that.
And I bring up the
But he
politics
fought.
because we just learned something very key about PBC and how they do business with that interview with Floyd Schofield. Which to me, if you add all the puzzle pieces together, like especially with the situations with David Benavidez and with Tank, like I don't think they had any choice but to re-up with their respective promotional companies, bruh.
Well, that's where they fucked up then.
No, but that's the thing though, because like literally, if they're not capping, if they're right, and literally, like, and I think I remember they discussing this years back about how PBC structures the contracts on like they can match any like when the contract is up, they can match any offer, and they have to take it if they match it. And that could be the situation in both Tank
That's what I'm saying.
and
I didn't know nothing about
cases.
Pudo. So you're saying that they have to match that. That's what I'm saying. They have to take the matching offer.
Yeah, exactly. That's what was
That's
revealed
crazy.
this past week.
That's crazy.
No,
That's
that
crazy.
is nuts. That's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know for sure. Like, literally, like, I know as much as you guys do. I read and, like, I try to piece the shit together in my head. But come on. I mean, David Benavidez pretty much, like, like, called it out. He's like, Al Heyman's making us look like idiots. Like, I've been calling all this smoke for forever. I wanted Plan. I wanted this guy. I wanted that guy. But, I can't get the fights. I'm like, what can he do? But then the only reason I say that is that because I was like, because I remember, like, why the fuck did you resign then? And then this interview came out. And I'm like, oh, shit. He didn't have a fucking choice.
They ain't got no choice. All they got to do, you got somebody over there talking about, man, we going to give you 3. Al going to be like, fuck it. I'll give you 3. Come on.
Can I ask you a question? Let me ask you a question, Q, Pudo, and Boxing Scholar, and Mark, and but I'm still X. So, yeah. So then, you're saying that they have to match the offer, or they can't get out of it somehow. Why did they go there in the first place? Because Schofield's dad is not stupid. Not to say that David Benavidez's dad is stupid or Errol Spence's team is stupid. I'm just saying to you, why is it that he smelt the shit from a mile away and he turned away just very fast? Why are these guys still with the same company knowing that this is a joke? Why did you go there in the first place? Was that poor advisory? Was that poor decision making? Was that poor advisory? What? I need to understand.
Shit,
you would have to talk to David, and hopefully he's telling you the truth.
Okay.
Yeah, but that shit still like, bro, what Kid Austin, Floyd Schofield, they had going for themselves is they already got a little bread. So you throwing the advance at them in a bullshit contract ain't gonna work. Like that shit that he said he got with Golden Boy, like they get to pick their fights. Golden Boy just paying for it and promoting it. You know what I mean? So, like with him actually coming in like that, it ain't no different than kind of like what Devin and Bill Haney did. Like you ain't just gonna run with Floyd and them niggas just cause of their name and all that shit. Hell nah. Like you got to bring more to the table than that, especially guys who are already kind of popular and shit and got a few little followers and shit rather than guys who don't. You know what I mean? So
I'm glad in the long run. I'm glad in the long run he didn't fucking sign. He didn't sign with Floyd Mayweather. What the fuck would happen to Devin Haney's career if he was with Floyd Mayweather? What would happen to him?
Man, who?
I thought of that too. Good point.
What would have exactly put up? What
He would
would have
not been
happened to these
undisputed.
fighters?
He fought a couple times on that pro box.
Richardson Hitchens, he ran far away. Richardson Hitchens, he ran far away from that promotion, and he went to top rank. Top rank.
Speaking of Richardson Hitchens, he at the zone. Yeah, X. What you think about that?
I mean, I don't know. I mean, all I think about when somebody broke down
do you like it or you don't like it?
Barack had came through to the gym yesterday. I was talking about it with him. Y'all know Akim Barack, the black dude. Yeah, came through. I was talking to him about it yesterday. He like, you know, you gotta think about his pockets at the end of the day. I mean, you know, he was with Floyd and all that shit kind of fucked up what he had going on. So, you know, at the end of the day, I don't think it's a good career move, but for his pockets, it's business. So, you know, that's how I'm looking at it.
So what would you do? What would you do, Mr. X, if you was in Hitchison's shoes? As in, what would you think the right business decision is?
You know what I'm saying? If I'm him, you know, he gotta provide. So I'm thinking about my pockets. If I'm him, he just in a bad situation overall.
So right at this climate, you're not thinking about world titles. You're thinking about I need to feed my family and just feed my pockets for now.
Yeah, for now, because the situation he in is, you know, that's just what it is.
He said it himself, Butch. He wasn't getting fights. They weren't even offering him fights. He would tell him, when's my next fight? And they would just leave him high and dry.
Shit.
So Pudo, you be fighting Mr. X and Pudo, you be fighting for just to feed your family at the moment. You wouldn't be trying to fight for belts and that at this juncture.
Not if I'm not getting. Well, I mean, I would have to get a fight just to like work myself up the ranks. And then Richardson Hitchens doesn't have a Ryan Garcia or a Canelo to like entice PBC to match that offer.
Yeah, he just got to fight. The best thing I think he got going over there at the zone and shit right now is probably a Montana Love slaughter.
Yep.
You know what I mean? If he could get a Montana Love scalp, as my boy Puro say, you know what I mean, a couple fights, move him up the ranks. You know, a Montana Love, move him up the ranks, title eliminator type of shit. Hey, go for it. You know, because at the end of the day, he got a bit of little tongue wrestling with Bill. Bill like to call him a bitch. You know, so what better than to tell Devin to run that? You know, that's more smoke for Devin.
But this is what's annoying, man. Richardson Hitchens is a very, very talented, very good young bull on the up and coming rise. But I want to see him in there with a fighter like Montana Love. You get me stepping up in the rankings, but I just don't think they'll go around that route because Montana Love's a bit more advanced. You get me? He's faced a way better competition. That'll be a good fight, him and Devin Haney. But that's what I'm saying to you. He's far away from that stratosphere. You get me? I think he needs about 5-6 fights. Obviously, not. I think he's ready now, but I'm talking about just to get his name out there. Because I told you, these fights ain't gonna come to fruition unless these guys can put butts in seats. That's the whole this is what I hate about boxing at the moment. They're putting butts in seats, mixing that with legacy and belts and stuff like that. That's what I'm saying to you. They've mixed it up. They've fucked it all up now. We want to see the best fight the best. We don't want to see the best guy that puts all the butts in the seats against another guy that's just a great fighter but doesn't put butts in seats. That's what I can't stand. It doesn't make any sense. I'm tired of it, and I'm going to keep repeating it until we get what we want.
And I want to add this real quick. This is all like just theories. Like, I'm just going by the information that I read, and I'm taking Floyd and his father for their word. Because I could be wrong. Because I ain't in the fucking table when they're signing this shit. I ain't reading the contract. I ain't got no copies of contracts. I just want to say that.
Yeah. I'm about to hold on. I'm about to look to. I'm about to look to see where I found this card at.
We need minds. We need minds like Puro and fucking Q, man. In these business rooms, man, making these fights, matchmaking and stuff like that. Do you know what I'm saying?
Mark. Shit.
I think.
Go ahead. My bad.
Nah, hey, go ahead. I'm looking up for something on Instagram.
Well, this is the thing too. I mean, this is also a theory. I don't got a channel. Like,
Puro, why don't you have a channel, Puro?
Because I believe that some of these channels are controlled by the promoters, and that's how they get their narratives out.
Okay.
Hey man, I'm a flesh and blood man, just like anybody else. I need to feed my family too. Shit, man. If BBC, Golden Boy, The Zone come with me with a big ass check and be like, okay, I want you to say this, and we're gonna make your channel good big,
yeah,
and
most
we're gonna pay
definitely.
you. I'm gonna be like, damn, I don't know, I am poor, So I was like, I'd rather not have a channel, go on
This
panels
nigga,
that I fuck with, and just give my
Shit.
opinion. They
It's
can't
true,
do
Mr.
nothing
X.
for
And
me after that.
Mr. X is true.
That boy.
Mr. X is true. Mr. X is true. It's true. It's damn true. It's damn true. They come
what
to
you
you
know
the
about
money.
that Kurt angle, bro? You don't know about that Kurt angle, bro.
Oh, what are you talking about?
You don't know about
Only
that
reason
Kurt
I don't
angle,
do
bro.
nothing. Cancel it.
Yeah,
That's on my.
yeah.
That's on my mama.
He already fighting. He
That's the
already
fight
fighting
card,
on.
man. We
He
got
already
Paul
fighting on
Lucas.
November 12th.
Got Tapia. Is that Tapia? Is that Tapia? Yeah. Hitchens. Alamo. He's fighting Alamos. Is it Alamos? Alamo. Yeah, okay, Alamo. Yeah, I see that.
Alamo, Tapia,
That fight's confirmed now. Yes,
Raymond
yes, yes.
Ford. He
Yeah,
already
yeah.
fighting on November 12th. Shit. I mean, I ain't even mad at the move. Like, you
No,
on
you
the
can't be. You can't
undercard
be. You
of
can't be.
you on the undercard of somebody that you possibly fighting. Like,
Yes, yes.
shit. Just get that shit done. If it's for the money and you can do it at the same time, hopefully you just putting yourself in a
Listen, bro.
position and you doing shit.
When that fight happened, Montana don't want that fight.
Hey, Montana gonna have to do some shit, cause it's the money at the end of the day. Shit, like right now, only thing I feel like the zone doing, as far as the American side, they trying to build that. So only thing they gonna do is just put on fights unless they feel like they got somebody like like they do Bam. They ain't really putting Bam up there against nobody like that. But you see they got Williams Zepeda put him up against JoJo. They gon' so they got
Yeah,
you know
Jojo
they
Diaz
gonna
said
know
that
what
this is
to
sink or
face
swim for
up.
him, boy. He said this is sink or swim for him, Q. What do you think of that fact? I'm asking.
Shit, that's a good ass fight.
Great fact.
Cause
Great fact. Great fact. Great fact.
me,
I like
Zepeda
Williams Zepeda.
stepping up. That's
Yes, yes,
Zepeda
yes.
step up. Like he got dropped in his last fight by some dude. I was like, damn.
Yeah, a
What's
journeyman.
going
A
on?
journeyman, I like to see. A journeyman.
So he wasn't even no journeyman. Journeyman have to have did something. I ain't know who the fuck dude was. I'm gonna know who a journeyman is. Yeah, I don't know, dude. So I
That
think
guy was irrelevant. That guy was absolutely irrelevant. That guy was absolutely irrelevant. What's his name? Alvarado. He was irrelevant, man. He's a journeyman.
bruh, get him the fuck out of there. So this fight really it. Did they reschedule that fight?
No, I just got my tickets yesterday. It's gonna. Oh, they did reschedule. I'm sorry, but I did get my tickets yesterday.
You see
When is that fight
Lamont Roach Jr. Fought the Alvarado guy that the same guy William Zepeda fought, and he went 10 rounds with him. Cause I remember watching that Lamont Roach fight and Alvarado fight.
Alvarado's good, man. I think he's a former champion. To be honest,
that was in your bit. That was in your bit, Q. That was in the that was in the ANTT center, man.
Yeah. So was that dude like he got like a little. He did look a little unorthodox than a motherfucker. I don't know what kind of style he was working with, but
tough
he did
too,
look
man. Chin like a motherfucker.
Yeah. What do you think of William Zepeda Poodle? What do you think about?
He's one of my favorite fighters, man.
Oh.
I like him. I'm glad he's finally getting an opportunity because he's after the Tanahara fight, nothing.
Yeah. I want to see him and JoJo. That's gonna be a good ass fight. Did you know what they rescheduled the date to, Puro?
Yeah, it's gonna be October. Shit, let me look.
The 29th, man. October the 29th.
The 29th of October in San Diego, California.
Yeah, Idaho, nigga. Idaho. Fantasy Springs Casino. Fantasy Springs Casino.
I ain't even mad. We back popping, man. And then I know Montana Love and Richardson Hitchens. Them niggas ain't even mad because everybody had their mouth thirsty for a November 12th date for Bud and Earl. Now that shit ain't happening. Motherfuckers mouth watering for
mouth watering.
That motherfucker card on me. So I know I'm gonna watch that shit because they just replaced the card everybody else thought they were gonna be watching. Or
got so much fights.
So shit. That we about to get a whole bunch of fights next week.
So much fights coming up. So many fights. So many fights. My eyeballs are gonna fall out my head. Man. I got a couple more fights for you to.
What's up with Connor Band? What's up in the
Eubank? Before you get to that, Q, I wanted to ask you about Carlos Adams and Montiel. Who do you have winning that fight? That's for the vacant WBC interim title. I like Carlos Adams. He's a solid fighter. You get me? And I want to see Montiel bounce back from that Jamel Charlo defeat.
Shit, who I
Yeah,
got?
he did good as fuck in that fight, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Well, who the
Does
dude he
Adames
fighting
have a
again?
loss?
No.
Okay.
He's at 160. No one's calling him up. You get me? He's for the PBC. No one wants to fight him. You get me? So I don't know.
Yeah,
I
that
got
boy,
White.
that boy got that sauce. Carlos Adams.
I cut you off, Q. I'm sorry, you were asking a question. My bad, fellas.
No, I just said I gotta watch some more of him. I can't remember no fights I seen him fight in. I might have seen him, but I ain't know who he was, so I had to go check him out. But
yeah, man.
You sound like me with the young whippersnappers. That's how I be. I be like, who is that again? You be like, you don't know him? I'm like, nah, man. I watch a lot of the old school shit. A lot of these new fighters, I feel like back in the days, man, you had to prove consistently that you was the best. And they always put obstacle courses. Oh, he beat XYZ. Can he beat Element or P? Nowadays, they do the complete opposite, Q. You
So
fight one fighter that you're expected to beat, and then they show up and be amazed that you beat him in the manner that you were supposed to beat him, even though he was supposed to get beat. That shit blows my mind.
Shout out to Boxer Scholar, man. He sound 25 years old, bro. That shit crazy.
Facts.
I thought he was fucking 25 or 26.
He do sound like a youngin, but OG in the game. Shit.
I got another interesting one.
Those are shit.
Of course. Salute to the Boxing Scholar. He
Yeah,
get me.
that nigga old as shit too.
I got another one for you guys, man. What do you guys think? I want to see Gary Antoine Russell's little brother in action against Emmanuel Rodriguez. That's an interesting fight.
Shit, he should win that shit. I want to see that shit. That little motherfucker. Because to be honest, you really don't see too many. You don't see too many black people fighting at that weight. That like.
No, you don't. You don't.
I don't really see too many.
I usually don't like to categorize it like that, but yeah, you don't see too many Americans at those lower weights.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah,
man knows what you mean, Poodle. Man knows what you mean.
Yeah, I was just talking a little bit of shit, you know. Shit, you know, I ain't tripping. But I mean, yeah, man, very, very few. I mean, there's been some legends though. Six Heads Lewis and
Joe
what's the dude's name? Joe Gans. Oh yeah, that's old school. That's I've never seen Joe Gans fight. But I'm talking about like recent times. What's his name? Damn, what's his name? Kevin Kelly is another one.
Oh yeah, Kevin Kelly. Yeah.
Fuck, the guy that Barrera beat or lost to, I forget his name.
Billy Dib. You know.
What's his name?
Not Billy Dib.
I don't know. I have to.
You speaking?
I think you said his name last time too, Q. You know, Junior Jones, and there's another one. But anyways, there's very, very few in those small weights. That was my point.
Yeah, it is. So yeah, that shit gonna be cool. I'm gonna watch it. I'm ready to see Gary Antoine Russell fight again. I'm gonna be honest, like I don't like how they've been stopping these fights. That shit, like them doing
They're trying to build him up as a monster. That's what I'm saying. They're trying to promote him as a monster.
See more, like I ain't gonna lie.
Gift stoppages, bro.
He clipped dude, but that shit lead me to want to see more X. I'd be like, damn.
Somebody else got to give stoppage too. I think it was it wasn't Ben. I'm tripping. It was somebody. Whatever. What was the last card we just had?
It was not the last card we just had was.
It was Canelo and Triple G. Somebody got to give stoppage, bro. That was a badass stoppage. I forget what it was, bro. Bad stoppage, bro.
There was one more, wasn't there?
Yeah, Hot Raw. Yeah, Hot Raw. Yeah, Hot Raw. Chris Eubank Jr. ain't shit. Chris Eubank Jr. ain't shit. Ben, nigga. Ben, nigga. Yeah, Hot Raw. Hot Raw.
Who's on the
I'm saying I don't give a fuck. You got robbed in that debate, by the way.
Man, hell yeah, I got robbed.
I missed that shit, bro. I meant to go back.
What? They bumped you, Q. What? They bumped you, Q.
Bruh.
Well, he bumped you.
I ain't gonna lie, bruh.
They bumped you.
Bruh.
The third round,
bruh.
Fuck.
Bro, you go on the playback, bro. I'm telling you. When I tell you 3 rounds, nigga, no cap, bro. I beat him every round. Like if you want to give him 2-1, it's 2-1. I haven't watched the playback yet, but I know this for a fact. If you gave me any round, if you gave me the second or third, I know I beat him. I know I beat him 2-1 because
I gave you the third round. I gave you the third round, 100%. Maybe not. I definitely gave you the third round.
on the rebuttal of the first round, when I hit him with the Robert Garcia shit, when I hit him with the Robert Garcia angle, bro, he came on his rebuttal stuttering. He didn't know what the fuck to say. I was like, oh, in my head, I'm thinking like, oh, I got it.
Knockout's head was spinning. Yeah, it was spinning like the roulette. His brain was spinning like the roulette. I can't lie to you. Q got him down. But it's confirmation bias. Confirmation bias.
Yeah, they were biased on that. Like Just Do, man. Salute to
I
Just Do.
told
He
you.
didn't even give me. But I ain't gonna lie. What I should have did, I should have said I get to pick one judge. Because I didn't even know who the judges was till I hit the link.
Oh, no. They got you down. God. Yeah, that was the bear trap. You didn't even know what he's walking into. You didn't know who the judges was. Oh, yeah. Confirmation bias.
That ain't neutral anyway. It's on knockout platform. I don't know.
No, it ain't mutual grounds. It ain't mutual grounds. No,
but I know I won that one. I ain't gonna lie. I damn near forgot, but I cooked knockout though. I cooked the fuck out of knockout. That was a dub.
You don't even know what you're walking into. How's it mutual grounds, man? You should have won that.
I agree you won. It's not just because you're my boy either.
Yeah, man. I cooked them straight.
Let me tell you what's crazy about that. I remember they was trying to give me the debate while I was on your show. That's exactly why, bro. I've seen fights, bro, where I watched it the first time and thought one way and watched it the second time and thought a different way. Imagine a debate, bro. If we can't even judge correctly, you know what I mean? Boxed in the ring, and sometimes that shit be like up in the air. Imagine a debate, bro. The hell nah. I go in there if they pay me. They cut a check. Somebody ass is grass. I don't give a fuck who the judges is. I debate, but nah, I ain't debating for free, man. Especially I go over there cook a nigga and then I lose. I'm gonna be mad to the motherfucker. I'm like, man, I'm gonna be on Denzel. Oh, you motherfuckers.
No, that's a man. See, that's an elite level. See, that's an elite level debate. Debate with boxing scholar. That's another elite debate level. Like that's what I'm saying to you. That's elite of elites. Puro, Q, boxing scholar. That's elite.
See, bro, I knew it was some bullshit when I saw the first question was who. See, I went just to see like what kind of questions they got. The first question was who has more potential. I knew it was some bullshit right there, bro. How you gonna ask who has more potential when one fighter is in their prime that's damn near almost 30 years old, bro? He's established, bro. This nigga's 22, fool. So of course the first answer is Bam. Like you asking questions that's favoring Bam, my nigga.
But you know what I'm saying? What I'm saying though, like even with that though, if you think about potential and how I broke it down, like if we talk about potential, are y'all thinking about like what the person could be? You think about the accolades they could get in boxing, like all that shit is intertwined, right? And when I'm looking at a new way, bro, I know for a fact a new way can still go up to 122. And if he fight MJ or Fulton, that's already unified. That's potential. He one fight away from undisputed. More potential. If you look at any fighter that won the World Boxing Super Series, Andre Ward, look at after they won that bitch. Potential. Motherfucking Usyk, potential. Josh Taylor, he got undisputed after he left that bitch. Same way a new way about to be. That's all potential. This shit that he haven't even done yet. And then when I hit him with the Robert Garcia is why Bam shit even gonna be lacking in potential because Robert Garcia halfway across the fucking world training goddamn AJ for a Usyk fight, and Robert Garcia on camera saying AJ ain't got no more potential. He ain't got the mindset, and you can't even train that. So why are you training a nigga with no potential and leaving your guy with
put laughing like that?
Nigga, I cooked his ass in that first round. I don't even care if you think he do because Bam probably do got more potential. But you stun that shit because the trainer it's damn near everything. You can't go in that bitch and train yourself. How many motherfuckers you know going in that bitch coming to the ring with nobody fighting and winning themselves? Nobody. So
right.
Your trainer ain't even there. What we talking about? That's potential. You lacking in that shit. Nigga, a new way ain't lacking in none of that shit. That nigga still going that bitch and train, do 2 a day like he don't give a fuck on days he ain't got to. That's potential. That's still more to come. He got bigger in the last fight than when the first time he fought a new way. That's still more potential. Man, I cooked his ass in that first round. That shit wasn't even close. And that's why I say, like, that shit, bro. And then we talking about accolades, like, bro.
It's not even close.
Nigga, man, come on, bro.
That's how Rodney was saying, bro. It was a question tailor made for whoever's debating for Bam, because Inoue already realized his potential.
I gave him that question.
Bam is not even a true champion yet.
Man, I gave him that question because I'm like, I gave him that because I knew what I was gonna come with. Like, I know if you just looking at the question, that's what you would think. But if you listening to the debate, what you said not gonna be what I said, because he kept trying to downgrade what Inoue did.
Yeah, bro, yeah. He kept bringing up the age. He kept bringing up the age factor, big bro. He kept bringing up the age.
Yeah, man. But yeah, if you gave him that question, that was a layup, bro, and he still did good.
Man, I cooked that nigga. But because even in a rebuttal, like I said, after I said that, when he came back in that rebuttal, that my man's was on that bitch fumbling, like on me, and then I smashed this rebuttal, bro. Like, I ain't went and watched it back yet, but I ain't gonna lie, that's why niggas was giving me the round, because they was like, bro, that rebuttal was like, like, I think right side had me winning it, but when
man, y'all niggas don't want to see me in the debate, man. Y'all already know, man.
Man, you need they're gonna bump you as well, man. They're gonna bump you as well, man. Confirmation bias.
Confirmation.
They're gonna bump you as well, man.
Hey, Q, as far as potential, did you bring up the fact that if you start at a lower weight, you have more potential because you can win more titles, like Manny Pacquiao?
Bro, I ain't bring that up. But I brought up the fact that goddamn bruh, in Bam 4 fight, that nigga went and fought at 126. What type of discipline we talking about, bro? Inoue ain't never went up and fought at no weight class that he ain't never had to go up and fight. Matter of fact, in his 5th fight, the nigga was fighting a world champion, and that nigga that he beat became a unified champion after he left the fucking weight division. Like, man, that shit wasn't.
Who you talking about, Q? Who you talking about?
The Taguchi dude.
Oh, okay.
It's a Japanese the dude name, like his last name Taguchi, like
I know what you're talking about.
Taguchi or some shit like that.
Taguchi.
I ain't gonna like that shit was I ain't from Jacksonville, man. I'm from Missouri, man. I'm from uptown, downtown, everywhere, man. I done been all the way around, but I ain't never been in Florida though.
Me neither.
Man, Q, you a Texan now.
Man, I've been in Texas for like 5 years now, so Texas love me. That they brought me in, so I'm in there, man. To earth my turf, so yeah.
Yeah,
man,
you're an honorary Texan now, man. I gave you a call. I'm gonna have to go get my haircut for me.
It's cool out there, but it's like, damn, Q. See, I'm from Cali, bro. When I went out there, it was boring. Like it wasn't shit to do.
What, bro? Boxing Scholar, I ain't gonna lie. Like we probably got everything that y'all got in L.A. minus a Disney World and shit, some shit like that.
Yeah, he must have went to one of them little hick towns in Texas, because Texas is a big ass place.
I was in San Antonio and Houston.
Oh man, there's so much shit to do here in San Antonio and Houston, bro.
It's more shit to do in Houston than San Antonio, and there's a lot of shit to do in San Antonio.
I went to Austin. I had fun.
Yeah, Austin, you can party and shit like that, but see,
Q, maybe because I was just out here for football, Q. Because when I came out here, I played ball. You know what I'm saying? So maybe you're right. Maybe you're right.
Yeah, like San Antonio, my speed, because I don't live a fast life. I'm married and shit. So see my nigga Mike, he live in Houston right now. He going to law school and shit. He talking about Houston born out there, and that is chilling. So yeah, I got the homie about to be in law school, man. Y'all follow his channel too. He on that bitch. He talk about like world news and stuff, a lot of US news shit that go on, his shit and his opinion and stuff. He about to be a lawyer, so he coming with a different little take on it.
Hey, congrats, man. You finna become a lawyer? Congrats, bro.
No, for sure, that's dope.
All right, no, I'm gonna have to have him on retainer. He actually in law school about to be going to law school, about to be a lawyer, and my wife, she about to take her test to go to law school. So I ain't gonna lie. I'm nigga. I mean, I'm gonna be like goddamn. What my nigga name is, nigga Benz, nigga DMX on Billy, nigga smoking weed, running red lights, nigga. I got lawyer, no retainer. You know me, nigga. I cut police, nigga, sheriffs, nigga on me. I got their name, nigga, your badge number. Oh God, pull me over. Hey, man. Hey, my nigga on the job. Oh God, so on me. I'm in Texas, yeah. Like Scholar said, nigga, I'm honorary. I'm an honorary Texan, nigga. So I fuck with San
Hey,
Antonio.
you know what's clouded about that, Q? They going to school to be real lawyers, right? They finna get their actual certification. All these YouTube people don't even know how to read boxers don't even know how to read contracts. That's why they got lawyers. These motherfuckers know every little detail, who should take what split, et cetera, man. Well, I wanted to add to this a while ago. I didn't want to change topics, but I had something about Haney a while ago. So the people that was saying that Haney should go in there and open up for power, like I feel like the worst thing in boxing is a fighter that don't know his identity. A fighter that's real tall or big and try to fight a peekaboo. He looks stupid. Peekaboo ain't for you. You tall. That's what God sent you to earth as. You're not Mike Tyson. Fighters, when they find their identity, that's when they become the best versions of themselves. And I feel like his identity is a defensive first type of person. Now, he could force a knockout because a lot of knockouts that we see in boxing ain't even real like flush. It's where the guy mentally submits. He can't beat the other guy and he loses hope. So he can get a knockout in that, but I just don't think if let's say he goes and gets another clean sweep, but he opens up for power this fight and he gets knocked down. Now them judges found reasons to give him rounds when he went to go fight Kambosos last time. Imagine a knockdown being a factor in this fight. Then we're gonna have a controversial decision. They're gonna be like, well, he knocked him down, he made the fight come forward, and they're gonna make reasons to give Kambosos rounds because they want to see him win.
Are you
Devin
saying
Haney.
are you saying boxing scholar? What happens if Kambosos knocks down Haney?
Now, earlier we were talking. They were saying that Kambosos, he should take chances with Kambosos and knock him out. And I was saying he could take chances in other fights because I like to see that too, knockouts. But I feel like this fight in particular is too risky. He's already risking too much going over there. And I feel like if you open up for power, you're open for power. And if he gets knocked down and over there, he's probably gonna lose the fight, even if he's winning all the way up into the knockout. So I just think that he shouldn't open for power. He should play it safe.
I mean,
It blew up in his face once already. I was just gonna say that.
I think we can't.
What do you mean,
we can't say that, bro, because
Ronnie
niggas ain't say that when Earl Spence and Terrence Crawford went overseas. Like so we can't use that for Devin Haney, bro.
Yeah, but do they have? They don't have the power. Devin Haney doesn't have their power. Everybody knows Errol Spence and Bud got power, bro. They knockout artists.
But he thoroughly outboxed
Ricky Burns. He outboxed Ricky Burns.
Thoroughly out. That's actually a good ad clinic he put on. Like that. See that Terrence Crawford, you could teach that Terrence Crawford to other motherfuckers like that. Terrence Crawford at 147, you can't really teach that shit. That nigga.
But a lot of people argue that Kambosos virtually lost every round except for like maybe one or two, right? And if he goes over there
every round,
I agree.
If I feel like a nigga lost,
he won one round.
I know somebody who think he won the fight.
Hey, matter of fact, Butch actually about the goddamn debate Tony Reviews on Knockout. Ain't you about the debate of Butch?
Yeah, I'm gonna put him on the Foreman grill, boy. He ain't ready for me. I'm gonna tell him about Conor Ben. Conor Ben versus Chris Eubank. For some reason, you got one guy trying to.
Y'all debate Wednesday?
Thursday.
Thursday, okay.
So this guy thinks he can come and defend Chris Eubank Jr. I'm gonna rip him into shreds. I'm gonna destroy Chris Eubank Jr. Destroy him. He even fucked up for taking this challenge with me. He fucked up. I'm pound for pound. He fucked up trying to debate me on Chris Eubanks Jr. and Conor Ben. He should have came back with something like Boots and Conor Ben or Errol Spence and Crawford or Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury. You're talking about Chris Eubanks Jr. What the hell? That guy he didn't even become a world champion yet. And he's 30 plus years old. What you done? You ain't done shit in the last 5 years. You ain't done nothing. You ain't faced no Charlo, no Andrade, no Triple G, no fucking Carlos Adams.
Hey, Bush, don't give him your juice. You know what I mean? He could be listening. Don't give him, you know what I mean? You can't give him no
Smoke. I got plenty ammunition, baby. Listen. I don't have to work a job no more, baby. Thanks to Al Heyman. Quit my job now, baby.
Hey, he said defense first is Haney. The moment people change him, he moves from his identity. That's when he's risking losing.
Facts.
Shit. Yeah, that
Also,
that's a
caveat. My
fact.
last caveat on that fight. I believe in the 10th round, Kambosos dropped Caney. That's what I believe. If you watch
What, in
that
the
round, you watch that body
in the
shot.
last fight, you're talking about Pudo.
Yes, sir. They didn't count it. And to Devin's credit, I thought he got up and he absorbed that punch very well. But I do believe he got dropped.
Like a Kavaliauskas and Crawford situation.
I believe Devin. He got it. I ain't gonna say he got to do it, bro. But I'm gonna say this: if Devin don't go in there and like sit in the pocket and kind of beat him up and things like that, I don't want y'all to sit here and tell me that Devin does everything. Devin can do anything and everything anytime he in the ring, because that's what you do. That's how you show dominance over somebody. You do something and they can't do shit about it. If you feel like anybody feel like he might get clipped, if he feel like he might get clipped, that sound like a defensive problem. That sound like you might need to get in there and work on your inside defense. But you still need to be working on landing your best shots. You still need to get in there and do more than just a jab, bro. This is no slight or nothing to him, bro. But bro, I done seen people that people would consider not as good as Devin Haney show me more. Like, god damn, like, and I'm not saying they better than Devin Haney. I'm just saying, like, I just want to see what y'all see. The same the people that call me and be like, man, I was in there seeing Devin Haney in the ring, bro. It is different, bro. I think he that. Like, I want to see that shit too. I want to get that same fucking feeling, bro.
Well, don't you want to get something out of Kambosos, Q, man? Because Kambosos didn't do fuck. He didn't make a shit. He couldn't sell flies to shit. He couldn't sell flies to shit.
I understand that, but I do understand if you want to sit there and be a punching bag. I want to see what the fuck Devin do on the punching bag to fucking Kambosos. Shit. If he ain't do shit and y'all scared of him throwing the left hook when Devin getting his shit off, then like what we saying, that mean Devin need to whoosh. Yeah, and that's why I fuck with Shoo, cause he gonna put that hand up, he gonna slip, he gonna come on, bro. Like, you got the best defense, right? You got the best footwork, right? You got the best head movement, all this. You got all this better than this person. All this better than people that y'all say Devin Haney can beat. People like Tank. If he got all that shit better than Tank, and I see Tank do that shit better than Devin, then what we talking about?
Well, Q, this what I'm saying to you.
Shit like that. Only reason I just feel like people kind of put that shit on Devin, and bro, if it's not, it's either he really should get that and I want to see it, or y'all see something that I'm not seeing. Like,
well, Q, this is what I'm saying to you. Maybe Kambosos is not that level of fight where you can get that out of Devin Haney just yet. You put those guys, you tuck them underneath the mat. Like, they're not, the Kambosos is not that guy to get that type of fight, them measurements from Devin Haney. Well, if Devin Haney fights a Tank, if he fights a Ryan Garcia, you might see those type of, you get me, you might see those type of dimensions from Devin Haney. Do you know what I'm saying? At this juncture,
I see less. Shit, Ryan Garcia.
But why not put Kambosos away? Easy. It's easy. But look how easy he's making it look. Look how easy it is. He's making it look. Look what Teofimo Lopez did with Kambosos. Even though he didn't have the right game plan.
Devin don't always look comfortable in the ring.
Facts.
He don't always look comfortable.
Correct.
Throw Southpaw in there, see how comfortable he is.
That's what I said. Yeah, correct.
Man, watch that JoJo fight, because y'all niggas swear Haney just won with ease.
Rodney, I'm the only one that thinks JoJo won. I'm the only one that thinks JoJo won. Everybody thinks I'm crazy.
You thought he won, JoJo ass.
He 9-3 JoJo ass, but I like that fight. He 9-3 JoJo ass and he 10-2 Linares, and I like that shit. My bad, E.
He struggled with JoJo, but he ain't win that fucking fight though. I ain't saying all that.
Nah, Haney won, but I saw the deficiencies when he fighted Southpaw.
And be mindful, I'm
so
not
that
crying
Lomachenko
robbery. I'm not
fight
crying
gonna be lit.
robbery. I'm not crying robbery.
So the
So
Lomachenko
you
fight
don't
gonna be
got
lit.
Shakur beating him.
I got Shakur, I got Loma, and I got Tank beating Devin.
Oh
Damn.
shit! Oh shit!
Oh,
I
I
Tank
don't know.
You
definitely.
came at the right goddamn time,
Bro, y'all know where I stand. I don't see what y'all see in Haney. Y'all know I've been saying this, bro. It's cool he undisputed. It only took him one fight to do that. It's cool, but y'all know where I stand. I don't think he's that. I think he beats Ryan. Ryan don't have the skills. He's going to stay away from that left hook. With Tank, Loma, and Shakur, those are southpaws that have the same skills as him and probably have more power. I got them niggas beating him.
You think Lomachenko's got more power?
Probably is an understatement.
Yes. Yes.
And when I say
Probably is
power,
an
I mean
understatement.
Yes. I think Loma has more power than Haney.
Loma got more.
I agree.
Yeah, definitely. Bro.
I agree to this thing. I agree.
Did he say undisputed is cool? What is we talking about? That's what you get in this sport. That's why you pay the sanctioning fees to get them fucking belts. You can't gloss over that shit like it's nothing.
Okay, let me ask you this: Has Haney done more than Shakur and Loma in the sport?
He's did more than Shakur.
Yes.
How when Shakur has won in 2 divisions?
A vacant title that he didn't defend? Come on, bro.
Yeah, he's only defended his title once. He's only defended his title. He hasn't even defended. He ain't even defended his belt.
That, bro. Undisputed means you can't dispute it, bro. It means this is the best guy in the division, hands down. It means exactly what it says. It's not just the title. It means exactly what it says. And the fact that hold up before the fact that he see, people forget. Yeah, they got short-term memory. When he took this fight, everybody was saying he shouldn't take the fight. That he's risking too much. That he shouldn't go over there. He could potentially be robbed. They were saying all this stuff. He went over there, pissed the shit out, and won the fight with his jab like Larry Holmes.
Bro, that's cool. That's nothing, bro. Because you can go back in history and we could put up another fighter that did the same thing. So it's just repeating history, bro. Don't make it an excuse for him. Don't make an excuse for him.
Who got undisputed? Who got undisputed and went to another place?
He can be undisputed. Let me ask you this. Do people still think that he still needs to fight the other fighters in that division, or do they clearly say, "Oh, Haney is the best"?
They say Haney's the best because he was undisputed.
No, I can totally disagree with that because we got niggas on the panel that don't even think he the best, bro.
Who's about to defend Unified and who hasn't?
You said what, OG Piro?
I said who's about to defend Unified and who hasn't. Shakur hasn't defended Unified, and he had the chance to, but he threw those belts away. Devin's about to defend him, albeit if he makes weight.
Yeah, Piro, that ain't no excuse. You know how I feel about it, nigga. That was unprofessional what Shakur did. That was unprofessional, bro. This is your profession. That's like in another sport. You don't talk to the media. You get fined for that. This is your profession. You have to do that. Just like in boxing, you have to make weight. That's a part of your job. This is your profession. So it was unprofessional what Shakur did, bro. He should be fined and all type of shit, bro. That shit is not cool.
Hey, all I'm gonna say, Shakur doing that. Depending on how people felt about Shakur doing it, if they want to give him leeway and shit like that, but I see it like that shit could possibly give Devin leeway if he go in that bitch and he fight Shakur or any of them. If he get in that motherfucker, he like, man, I really don't feel comfortable going. I mean, making 135 against their ass. I'm gonna come in at 136, 137. You know what I mean, and fight him. And he be like, shit, I can't make it. Y'all seen how I made weight for y'all all these years, and y'all knew I was struggling to make weight and shit. But he still get y'all to fight. How y'all gonna feel about it?
It's the excuse. It's a bullshit excuse that he gave, Q, because he already knew he can't make weight because he got to move up from 126. He didn't defend. He moved up because obviously he couldn't make that weight. When he fought Valdez, he missed on the first attempt, so he already knew he couldn't make 130. He should have never fought Consecal. If he's so worried about his health and about how the draining is going to be on his health, he shouldn't have took the Consecal fight because Consecal came in on weight.
Yep. That's what I'm saying to you. Yeah,
I agree.
You only find out what 2 days before the fight. Oh yeah, I can't make 130 no more, man. Fuck. I might as well just toss the belts in the trash. No,
that's
nigga.
Some bullshit. Because he been knowing he had this fight for months.
See, this is why I have Devin Haney beating him Hot Rod, because Devin Haney's not going to be doing them type of behaviors. He's not going to be doing those type of things. You get me?
I mean, nobody was asking for Conceição, right? He just beat Valdez, who just beat Conceição. He didn't need this fight.
No, but going back to Puro, going back to Hot Rod's point that Devin Haney, he is undisputed, but we still argue him to fight the Tank Davises, the fucking the Ryan Garcias, the even with the TOs, obviously when he was at 135. You know what I'm saying? We want him to fight fucking Shakur Stevenson at 135. You know what I'm saying? But he is undisputed, as I always say. You get me? And he is the best at 135, as we know today. You know what I'm saying? So it's a difficult route.
I don't think those guys want any of David Haney. They're not jumping at the bit to fight Haney, and it's a reason. Like I know y'all seen Floyd Senior talk about the sparring between Tank and Haney. Tank don't want them Haney problems, bro. I'm gonna keep it all the way a buck.
That sparring
I
shit
feel
is
like
subjective, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I feel like everybody calls Loma name. Everybody uses Loma name for clout. They call Loma name, but they don't want that Loma smoke. They use it to act like they're trying to age Loma out. I feel like out of all those people that use his name, Devin Haney's the only one that actually really wants smoke with Loma.
I agree with you right there, OG. I think, but I also think Shakur wants to smoke with him too. I think
most definitely.
Those are only two dudes that will legitimately fight Loma: Devin Haney and Shakur.
Mr. X, you think that sparring knowledge is what you think is bullshit?
Well, sparring and fighting is different, especially in the pros. Big difference, and I hear a lot of different stories from that sparring. Like what Floyd father said it's cool. He's a credible source, I guess, but he's in Devin Haney's corner, so it's gonna be a little biased. I heard a lot of different stories from that shit, so I wouldn't go based off of his.
It also depends on the fighter too, because some people they treat like it's a championship fighting fucking sparring. Some people are better at sparring than they is under the lights. They gym heroes. We have that in the sport of boxing, but it just depends on who the fighter is. Mike Tyson, they said Mike Tyson's trainer used to tell them, don't show up if you're not serious, because my guy's not gonna take it easy. He's gonna knock your block off.
Right.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
Yeah, I like, besides the sparring and stuff, I still don't feel like they want that Haney smoke. I think Haney has found his identity, and people make this is what the crazy part about boxing. They'll look at somebody like Bam, right, and be like, Bam is this great prospect, and so Bam is only a year under undisputed Devin Haney. Think about that for a second.
And the thing that nobody talking about is how everybody was talking about how they want to fight Kambosos when he was unified, but now that he's not unified, nobody want to fight Devin Haney. You know what I'm saying? Devin Haney beat him. Now nobody's singing that same tune. Oh, I want to fight him. Yes, let's get it going and all this.
Because Kambosos is easy. He was easy food, man. He was on the chopping block, man.
That's why I fuck with Loma, man. Loma the only nigga, man. Loma the only one.
No, but why didn't he fight Devin Haney before, though?
Yeah, true. Yeah, I don't want to hear all that shit, bro.
Yeah, why didn't he fight him before, though?
Bro.
Why?
Bro, there was no incentive to, Butch.
Butch. Is a mandatory more important than unifying the division?
Oh, yeah.
Or is my timeline wrong? Is a mandatory more important than fighting Teofimo Lopez for a unified belt?
I'm gonna go unify my shit.
Of course. So that's what I'm saying. Your timeline is not wrong.
So okay. So I need y'all to understand and tell me why y'all still believe Loma ducked Haney when he was only a mandatory, when he took the route to unify instead of fighting a mandatory. So how was that?
Where did that belt come from? The one that they made out of the factory. The one they made in the coffee office. Where did that belt come from?
In the coffee office. Top rank.
Top rank and the WBC, bro. Top rank in the WBC.
I mean, if you're talking about unified,
what was the purpose of that?
Wait. If you're talking about unified, here's what you're saying. You're saying, okay, he's going to unify with Teofimo Lopez, but he's unifying, right? But what is the undisputed belt? What is it called? The franchise belt, right? He dropped the real belt, right, to unify with Teofimo Lopez. So he won. I think it was 2 belts less. You know what I'm saying? So he fought Teofimo for the WBO. And he dropped the
IBF.
Oh, the IBF. So it really cancels each other out, really, because he dropped one belt to go get another one. I mean, if you really think about it, that's what he did.
He didn't drop the belt though.
Now we know what the franchise
So
belt
so
is.
he didn't drop that belt to be franchise. So he didn't drop the WBC to be franchise.
No, because the fighter cannot the excuse me the sanctioning body works with the promoter. So Bob Arum requested that franchise status.
That's not what I heard. I
Yeah,
heard he
cause
got the
yeah, cause
petition for that.
yeah, cause y'all gotta remember. Y'all remember when Chico Lopez tried to go to the WPC convention and mandate that Terrence Crawford fight Earl, or Earl fought Terrence Crawford, and Suleiman said that you need a promoter, and he was like, Terrence Crawford ain't got a promoter at the moment.
Multiple
So
interviews where they say that the sanctioning body only works with the promoter. And obviously the commissions. I mean the state commissions and shit.
So did Bob Arum think that Teofimo Lopez? No, sorry. Did Bob Arum think that Lomachenko was going to lose that belt, or the reason why he requested it?
Man, Tio fighting Barbosa or what, man? Who Tio fighting, man?
I don't know, brother. I don't know.
You know how this thing works. He doesn't choose who he fights.
That's the thing, bro. That's why like the ducking doesn't make any sense. Like in the fighter's perspective, he's got to do what the boss say.
Yeah, but you know what it is, Pudo? It's the fact that we don't hear these guys push. Like David Benavidez, this is what I don't understand. He's come out and publicly said Al Heyman is making me look like a fucking idiot. We don't hear these other fighters talking about Errol Spence. Errol Spence, for example, now he needs to come out and say, "Oh, okay, cool. The reason behind this, cool. This is what's fucking up. Or I want this fight big time. I need this fight before the end of the year. I need to proceed my legacy. We're not hearing nothing. A damn thing. You're leaving us in the dust, wondering what the fuck is going on. This is what I'm saying. There's no incentive to make us know what's happening. I don't get it. We deserve to know what's going on as boxing fans. The real ones. The real ones. You leave the casuals out on the outskirts in the ocean somewhere. But us, we need to know what's going on.
There's six of us on this panel. They don't care about us.
Well, if they had a conversation with us, they'll care. If they had a conversation with us, I'm telling you, I'll make them care.
There's 50 other panels that are full with 10, and they got them.
Not full of real G's though. Not full of real boxing. You get me, guys? Like you, man. You get me?
Doesn't matter.
I don't know if y'all remember a while back, but when Errol Spence and Bud was up on each other, and Errol Spence pulled out his phone and said, "Let me call my boss." Oh yeah, it's me. Errol Spence keep trying to make fights for the dude that's in this promotional, Martin. He's a better matchmaker than he is making matches for his own fucking self if he's his own boss. He can't be telling us one thing and then doing another. But with the negotiations, this is my personal opinion. It's all speculations. But I remember Errol Spence tweeted a while back, let's keep the negotiations off the internet. And I think that for this very reason, he knew like Bud is not giving interviews now. Bud gave Fight Hype an interview. He said, "Don't ask me about the fight." I think that's part of the negotiations. They said they wasn't going to talk publicly about anything because they know one little story could turn into what it's turning into because people are they anticipating this fight. The anxiety is building up from the fans. So when they talk about pulling up and harming each other, so it's like I think that they still in negotiations until they say that they not. We just got to assume that they are and assume the fight's going to happen. Because once they break, they're going to make it publicly known. They both have Twitters. And they're active on their Twitters.
Well, you see this now, Boxing Scholar? The same way Pudo said it doesn't matter, it's the same way it doesn't matter to us. For Errol Spence to say keep the negotiation, Bud Crawford as well, like, you have no control over what comes out and what doesn't come out. You have no control over that. It doesn't matter. Dan Raphael, Mike Coppinger, Steven Espinoza, they're all going to come out and have to answer questions anyway. So they have no say or no control over what comes in and what comes out.
They need to ban Mike Coppinger Twitter, bro. They need to ban that motherfucker Twitter, bro.
Yeah, man. You need to put it. Yeah, man. Ban that guy, man. Get him out of it. All he does is talk out of his fucking ass.
Yeah, but it's bad for their business when let's say me and you was going to negotiation, you know what I mean, like for a debate, right? And we was splitting the purse, right? And then people start telling you, man, he trying to fuck you on this deal, or people telling you, man, he said you a hoe ass. It'll affect negotiations, so that's why they want to just keep it everything in house. I understand it from a business point of view, And that's another thing I want to bring up, man. You know, we need to open a bet line on these fucking debates. Make it worth our while, man, because I'll pull up. Y'all pay me and open a bet line, man. Somebody ass is grass. I'll make that easy money.
That's great.
I need to start a bet line for these motherfucking pages, man.
Do it, Q.
Yeah, man. Might need to start a bet line for them pays, man. That nigga Scholar said he gonna pull up.
But what if Scholar gets robbed like you got robbed, Q?
Damn, you can't get robbed in the knockout.
Hey, you know what I'm gonna do, Pure? I'm gonna get on the mic and say, everybody know I beat that boy. They trying to make the rematch.
Hey, that's what I told him when I got robbed. Nigga, I told him he know them. I hit his wife. You know, she be in the comments. You know, I had to tell her, man, hey, when you lay down beside knockout, man, tell him he lost. On me, keep it real with him. Yeah, man, that was a good little dub though.
Just like boxing, bro. In generations, you're still gonna have that L, bro.
And it's all subjective, man. Like I seen people debate and they say, "No, I got the facts and you got the feelings," and then they'll bring up their feelings and present it as facts. They don't realize just because you bring something up and you're really passionate about it, don't make it a fact. It has to be like in paper. Black and white is normally where the facts lie. Like you just can't say some shit like I can say I feel like L. Spence ain't a Hall of Famer. Now the people that's voting, if they vote him into the Hall of Fame, it don't matter what the fuck I say.
Facts.
But Simon Brown's meant to be in the Hall of Fame. He is not in the Hall of Fame. So
we need that fight, man. Y'all think they're gonna make it next year?
I think it's a dud.
I don't think they have a choice. I don't think they got a choice. I think they both know what this means legacy wise. Like they're at the point of their life where they done made a good amount of money and they on the brink of like they retirement is not right around the corner, but they starting to think about it. They at that age in your 30s, you start thinking about retirement and life with your kids and et cetera, et cetera. So they think. Oh shit, my bad. You was doing the drop.
My bad. Nah, my bad. I ain't try to.
They starting to think about life after boxing and how people are gonna view them, etc. They both need each other. That's why when these crazy ass fans be talking about this 80-20, 70-30, all kind of crazy ass, but you're like, man, shit, your ass ain't no fucking lawyer. Let the fighters figure it out. But they both equally need each other because if Bud wins, Bud is on GOAT status if he wins. Undisputed in 2 weight classes, Bud is on GOAT status. And if Spence wins, he's first ballot Hall of Famer just for beating Bud.
Facts.
So both of them really need each other.
And I ain't gonna lie, like, bro, if Earl beat that dude, if Earl beat Bud, bro, dude solidified. I ain't gonna lie, in my eyes, like, if Earl beat him, like, and like, it gotta be a dominant style fashion though. Like, I know how Earl coming, so that shit gotta be a dominant style fashion, bro.
Yeah, anything like Ugas, anything that like the beating that he gave Ugas, he's definitely a first ballot Hall of Famer.
On me, like, yeah, that shit'd be crazy. Like, so I need Earl to come like that, and then if he beat Bud, bro, that shit'd be crazy to me. Cause I ain't gonna lie, I don't think he could beat him. That's not a 50-50 fight to me.
I know it. You're gonna learn, Q. We gonna teach you.
No, we're gonna teach you, Pudo. You're gonna understand. You're gonna understand, boy. You're gonna understand. You're gonna see the footwork. You're gonna see the speed. You're gonna see the head movement. You're gonna see the hand speed. You're gonna see the angles. You're gonna see different dimensions. You're gonna see the counter, the jab from fucking Terence Crawford. You're gonna see everything.
I already seen it though, Butch. Just not against Earl Spence.
Yeah, that's what I said. You're gonna see everything against L. Spence. Everything. The whole toolbox. The whole utility belt.
We shall see.
Hey, Q. Somebody asked me about the water. These boxing fans be complaining about the zone going up and all this. Man, I got that black box from the 90s. I get everything for free. I ain't complaining about shit. The zone keep going up on your prices. Keep taxing these motherfuckers because my shit free. But they was asking me about the Wilder versus Helenius fight. And they asked me, do I give Helenius a chance? I said, yeah, man. This is what got to happen for Helenius to win. Wilder got to get COVID. Wilder got to get COVID before the fight. Wilder got to break his hand in sparring, his right hand in sparring. And then during the fight, an asteroid got to come out the sky and hit Wilder in his motherfucking head while he in the middle of the fight. And then it might be a draw. That's how much chances I'm giving Helenius to win this fight. This man fighting his sparring partner, man. Like everybody
that nigga been smashed out.
Q, think about this, right? What is the one complaint about Wilder? Everybody say Wilder done fought bums, right? Right? They say he ain't really beat nobody, and then the first time he stepped up, he lost, right? But the people is still in his camp, in his corner, that got him the bums and got him to a championship fighting those bums. You think they're gonna put him in a dangerous match coming back?
Hell no. Hell no. He gonna get that same work he been getting. Shit. He said Earl about stoppage in the later rounds, man. Come on, bro. Nah, that's but you got. That's what I got. I got Wilder beating dude, man. I just got to see the fashion. Like the thing is with Wilder, like with me, man. Every fight, your ass get a clean slate. I got to see what you bring, and I'm still gonna talk about what you did in your last fight. But at the end of the day, as far as like your abilities, man, I'm trying to see what you been working on, Wilder. Shit, they say this the best Wilder ever been. Like shit, I'm trying to see a hellacious ass whooping. I want to. That mean it's just gonna be more than a setup knockout, a setup jab knockout. You know what I mean? Like so. If I'm looking at it like that, bro, I'm trying to see Wilder flex, dude. Do his ass like Spilka or some shit.
They say that every fight though, Q. They said that in the Fury fight. Oh man, Wilder's looking so good and impressive, and Wilder resorted back to the old habits that he had. He's too old to learn in the sport, man. Like, bro, like 30. It's hard to teach a 30-year-old something new. Imagine Wilder's like 36, 37. He gonna die the way people born around don't die square, man. He gonna die the way he is, man. He not learning anything new. And as far as that dude in the comments section that said Spence is gonna stop, he stopped. The referee stopped the fight with Ugas. Ugas still wanted to fight, so I don't see. Bud has never been stopped. I don't. Why you see Bud getting stopped? That's crazy to me.
Because it's gonna take a stoppage to beat him.
What if see a lot of people think that this is gonna be like just a knockout drag out fight. What if both fighters get in there and they both have too much respect for each other and it goes to the decision? That's a possibility.
Yeah, that's true. Damn, man, I want to watch the fight already.
Somebody was talking about he was gonna take Bud's eye. I'm like, man, Spence just had retinal surgery. Calm down on the comments. What if he get his eye took?
That's the thing, Scholar. That is the biggest wild card in this fight. Will Errol's eye hold up? Because Ugas did not test it.
And you know what? I always say that's Errol Spence to me most impressive win. And it's more impressive because of the out of the ring stuff that happened up into that fight, and that he went in there and was able to dominate Ugas in the manner that he did. Because everybody be like, "Oh man, Ugas had 4 losses." To me, all those 4 losses was questionable to me. If you go back and look at the fight and score it, like you could have arguably gave Ugas those fights and say he was an undefeated fighter, in my opinion. But Errol Spence impressed me in that fight. What he was able to do coming off the eye surgery and then the car crash not that long ago. Because man, it don't matter if you're the biggest Errol Spence fan of all time. That car wreck took years off his life, man. It's too devastating. You know what I mean? Like. And not even just talk about boxing. I'm talking about life. He might get dementia at 50 years old. You just never know. Like that kind of damage looking at them pictures. So, I mean, for him to come back and do what he did against Ugas, I was very impressed with that. So, but to say he's gonna stop, but that's hard for me to see. But it is a possibility. But it's just hard for me to see.
Man, yeah, I could see it, man. But I don't think it's gonna happen, bro. Spence just don't got enough, bro. But man, I'm about to have to run to the shop. I got this haircut I'm gonna do And shit, we might be back here tomorrow, man. I might go live tomorrow if I come up with some stuff for the show. But man, I appreciate everybody for coming through, man. Butch, Boxing Scholar, my nigga E. Make sure y'all go follow his channel if y'all haven't. Go follow the Boxing Scholar, man. He got breakdowns, videos. He been going live lately, man. Salute to my boy Puro X, man. My boy Mike, man. Make sure y'all follow his channel, even though he rocking with Spence, man. Voice of the people. Salute my boy, man. Teach, Khaled, Kush, Just Do, Mark Nash, Satan, my boy Rodney Evans, Naze, Jose. You know what I mean? Everybody for coming through, sliding through. Man, I appreciate y'all for coming, blood. And I'll see y'all next time, man.
You. Peace, bro.
Yes, sir. All right, family.
Well, it. It's a fight. So whatever happens, happens.
You win some, you lose some. But you live another day.
But when Davis unleashed the power shots, there was only...
You don't know shit about boxing.